welcome to my July layout share. I got quite a bit done this month. I'll attribute that to some very inspirational sketches over at Stuck Sketches by Laura Whitaker. And also I got to go on a crop day to the CKC with some friends at the beginning of July. So to start off with, a lot of these came from my Felicity Jane, I believe it was the April kit, was Caroline. I got 8 layouts out of that kit and did kill it this month. So this was a guest post I did on PS I Love You Crafts. It was about scrap lifting but making it your own. So I'll put a link to her blog down in the bottom so you can check out the original and then how I made it my own. You can see I did some splatters here, or some here. This is from the die cut pack. So was this, the flare buttons, for everything except, let's do it this way, everything except these are from the Felicity Jane kit. These are Doodlebug. I didn't have anything with me at the crop that was small, so I borrowed those from a friend. This, I do have a process up, video up on my channel. This was to kill the kit because I had just some of these strips left. Here's our daughter. I loved this photo of her. I blew it up to a 5x7. She has the flower headband on. Her little romper has tiny little flowers. She had these adorable, I don't know if you can tell, shoes with flowers on them. To me, she looked like she should have stepped out of the 1920s. She was just so adorable that day. Fortunately, these are my favorite shoes she's ever owned. They no longer fit. Thank goodness the little romper still does. But this is all from the Felicity Jane kit, except for these tiny alphas are authentic. I have these hearts attached with glue, but I did put a staple through them just for a little interest. This is popped up on some, it's either foam squares or foam dots. This one was for the CSI, I think it's color sketch inspiration. I'll stick their link down below as well. It's a challenge blog. And they had, on the first of the month, they have a color challenge as well as a sketch. And then the second challenge of the month is just a color challenge. But they also have some things you have to include. So this was for that. It's a photo of our kiddos at Easter. Except for the Heidi swap, everything on here is from the kit, including the stamp. Another Felicity Jane layout. This is my friend Stacia. You've heard me talk about her if you've watched any of my previous videos. This is who I was actually at the crop with, Stacia and our friend Katie. This was a Stuck Sketches. I don't remember if it was, well, considering when I did this in the month, this had to be the first sketch of the month. This is all Felicity Jane product except for the splatters. I'm never sure how to use these, so I stuck it here because it's all of us girls. This was Stacia's 40th birthday. I still have this hanging in my craft room. You can see, though, she is a much better painter than I am. This is only the second one I've ever done. This is another Stuck Sketches. This is our baby girl. She was about 7 months old here. This is Hello Baby by Simple Stories. It's an older collection, not put out anymore. It was I did it as part of my Stash Busters challenge. If you've watched any of my videos recently, you'll know that I am attempting a year-long no buy except for like adhesive and plain cardstock. So this was Stacia's leftovers. She made a mini album out of it. I made 3 layouts and a mini album. This button, I believe it was from Studio Calico years ago. This is a freckled fawn piece I had in my stash. My homemade enamel dots. Otherwise, everything here is, and the doilies from the dollar store actually, everything otherwise is from the kit. These were actually 2x2 cards meant to be used in their pocket protectors, but I cut them out and used them as embellishments. And then this epoxy heart is Tim Holtz. And last but not least, I was the guest designer at Scrap the Boys for their August 1st challenge, which actually falls on July 31st for me. So that's why I'm including it with July, because it was published on my blog in July. The challenge for August was a 5x7 photo. The reason I chose this one is this is the first time our son went on a field trip without mom. And he went to a local water park that it's huge. A lot of people, you may have heard of it, Dorney Park and Wild Water Kingdom. First time he ever went somewhere like that without mom. So this is the Bella Boulevard Max collection. It's a long time ago, so I'm not sure if it's out anymore, but if I can find some of the products, I'll link them below. These are even the alphabet that came with that. I just added the centers because on the black cardstock it needed the centers. I outlined them in white. Some of my homemade enamel dots, white splatters, and I did doodle on the triangular pieces. And then you can't really tell here, but I knew it. This is shark paper, then the shark embellishment, and his shirt is a shark, and it says Captain Jaws, all you can eat, open all day. So that's what I got done for July, guys, quite a bit. I don't know that August is going to be as productive. We're on vacation twice in August. And I've barely been able to keep up with just my design team stuff because I don't know if you're friends with me on Facebook. We got a new puppy. So I have a 16-month-old and a 3.5-month-old. It's been quite a challenge potty training. He wants to go out about every 10 to 15 minutes. I was prepared for 20 to 30, not so much for the 10. So I don't know how much I'll get done this month, but stay tuned, guys. I do have some process videos coming up. I'll have my Felicity Jane kit for the month, that share coming up. It actually just came in about 10 minutes before I started filming this. So if there's ever anything you'd like to see me try or a video you'd like to see me do, leave me a comment. I'd be happy to give it a look. Thanks so much, guys. Give me a thumbs up and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.